Well, our first guest is joining us over the phone, Mr. William Hartman. He's the CEO of a company called Biomedical Incorporated. BIEI is their stock symbol. Bill, welcome back to the program.
Thank you, Don. Always a pleasure.
Well, we had you on the program briefly last week. You were reporting from a trade show in South Carolina. How'd that go for you?
It was absolutely outstanding. I mean, this was the Sorinex Summer Strong event. It's done annually. It's in Lexington, South Carolina, and we met a lot of people. We had contacts and new distributors that we've lined up from Alaska to Australia and everywhere in between. I mean, rodeo, bull riders. I mean, MMA fighters, weightlifters, football coaches in college and high school, exercise equipment people. Really a diverse group, but and they were really excited about our product.
Well, of course, you're talking about your pain relief products that are hemp-based, correct?
Absolutely, Don. Our earlier products, we started. We were originally an R&D company, just for a little review, working on anti-cancer drugs, and it outperformed the leading anti-cancer drugs in the market and animal testing. And we frankly just had to put them in a delay mode until we get some money. So we had to convert to a revenue-producing business, and we've chosen the hemp oil or CBD business. We started in February of 2017, just a little over a year ago, with one product. During 2017, we developed 4 more new products for a total of 5, and now we've just come out with 3 enhanced or extra strength products under the trade name Pain-EX2 and a trademark name, and they have the most CBD in the industry. Now, for example, our roll-on spray applicator, or I'm sorry, roll-on applicator, started with 100 milligrams of CBD, the most in the industry, might I add, and we had 150, and all the competition had 100. We've now bumped that up to 200 milligrams, twice as good as the best competition. We have a spray and an ointment that were at 150 milligrams and still are on our regular product. We bumped that up to 500 milligrams, and we introduced these at this Summer Strong event put on by Sorinex, and we have sample cards with samples of the 500 milligram ointment, and people that used it on one day came back the very next day and bought the product, and they said, this works, and it does work. We have we're actually presenting this, Don, to the market as an alternative to dangerous opioids. You know, Don, that 200 people a day are dying from drug overdoses. A study out of West Virginia said that 2/3 of these people that are dying from drug overdoses started with pain killers, opioid painkillers prescribed by doctors. And when the legalization of these has become much stricter, they're putting pressure to stop doctors from writing these pain prescriptions, and people are turning to opioids or are turning to fentanyl and heroin. And fentanyl's 50 times more dangerous than heroin. But at any rate, and they start the death spiral. We're working with a number of organizations, political and the Army. We've recently sent some samples to a group that's working with the Army, and we hope to introduce this product to them as an alternative to dangerous opioids.
Bill, I've got to stop you there. We're just about out of time, but I know we're going to have a long interview with you in a future show. Once again, the company is Biomedical. BIEI is their stock symbol. Congratulations on the success of that show, Bill. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Don. Always a pleasure. You know, I always run out of time because I have so much to say. And there's a whole lot more. Thank you.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.